Okay. So there's a practice assignment up here. I recommend you walk through it. Okay? Actually, can I download this? Is there a way to download it? Let me see if I can't download it. Hold on. It might make it a little easier to see. So I could zoom in. Download. Oh, okay. There's our practice assignment. Okay? In this practice assignment, you're going to take the word monarchy 5 and encrypt it. Okay? First thing you're going to do, I'm going to sit down here so I can point to it on the screen here. All right, we're going to take monarchy 5 and convert it to ASCII. Okay? So, M, if you find M is right here. Everybody see that? Everybody see that on the screen? Okay. That is 4D. Everybody see M is 4D. Okay? All right? 4D. So, 4D becomes 8 bits. The first bit is 4. The second bit is D. If you go to the very end of the assignment, I give you binary equivalence. I tell you what 4 is. I tell you what D is. Okay? Easy enough there. Basically, 4D becomes this in binary. Okay? O, this one here, becomes 4F. Everybody see how I get 4F? Okay. So again, 4F ends up being bits 9 through 16. So there's the 4, it's the same, and this is F. Okay. So this is bits 1 through 8, 9 through 16, so on and so forth, all the way to 64. Okay. Now, from this initial table, okay, we run them through here. Okay. What we do, you got to read these instructions. This is the part that really confuses people. Bit 58 goes to position 1. This is actually the final permutation table, but it's fine. Use this one anyway. So bit 58 goes to position 1. So if you were to take these bits, these 64 bits, make a chart, a bunch of squares on it, or Excel even, put them all in there. So you know 1 through 8, 9 through 16, so on and so forth. Okay? Then whatever is in position 58, so which one's position 58? Does anyone know? Is that 0 right there? Can you all see that? Because this is 57, so this is 58 right here. This is 0. So bit 58 goes to position 1. So that 0 goes right here. Everybody see that? Okay. All right, bit 50 goes to position 2. So find bit 50. Bit 50 is this 1 right here. That 1. That 1 becomes this 1. So you see how to follow the table? You must read this right here. It's not rocket science. So whatever's in bit 58 goes into position 1.
So 42 would go into position 3.
Exactly. 42, which is this one right here, becomes right there in position 3. Easy enough. Okay? You do that. Then you take this result.
Where do you get 42? You just went up a bit.
42 is right here.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, this is 41 through 48. All right. So this is 42 right there. All right, so you take this result right here. This is your preliminary binary string. Then you run it through the expansion permutation. So bit 1 gets copied to 2 and 48. Okay? But before we do that, you got to read these instructions. Run the results from part 1 above through the expansion permutation. But remember, bits 1 through 32 become the left side. 33 through 64 become the right side, because remember we split it apart. So really, when I say bit 1, which one am I referring to?
33.
33, exactly. Because remember, we only work with the right side. And since 1 through 32 are the left side, bit 33, so whatever bit 33 is, that's, let's see, there's 24, 32, so it's this one right here. This is bit 33 right there. Okay? So that is bit 33. 33, which is really the first bit of the right side, gets copied to positions 2 and 48. Then this one, which is actually bit 34, which is the second bit on the right side, gets copied to position 3. And so on and so forth. So remember, you have to work. Now, I wrote my program so that I did it the correct way, but I also did it if you screwed up and did it the wrong way. So I'll be able to tell you, hey, you screwed up. You did the left instead of the right. Just make sure you read this little stuff right here. All right? Then that's it. You're done. So pretty easy assignment. But now, let's do that's the practice. I recommend walking through the practice so you know how to get it to work, because so many people don't. Now let's look at the actual assignment. It's amazingly identical, with the exception you're using your name. Okay? Combine your first and last names, using X if it's too short. So Cameron, what until you hit the number of characters. Kameront. So you only need a T. Okay. So if your name's really long, it's Marlene. So you need Marlene M. Okay. If your name's short, like I got a student Nimvo, his name's four letters, so it'll be XXXX at the end. Okay. So do that. Convert it up here. Make sure you write it. Now, you'll notice on this chart, see this M right here? You notice that a lower M is a different value. So whatever you put here, when you put Kameront, if you do it in uppercase, make sure you use uppercase. Because I'm going to run it through my program based on what you write right here. So if you want it all uppercase, use an uppercase. If you want it all lowercase, use lowercase. Whatever, just put it there. Then run it through that table. Again, you got the same exact instructions. Then the permutation, and there's the binary thing at the end. Okay? You will have to do this on the test. So, get it done. Easy enough on the assignment. It's not difficult.
We have all the charts and everything.
Yeah, that's actually your assignment right there. Yeah, you actually get this right here.
I mean, on the test.
Yes, I will give you the charts, yes. No, you must memorize. That would suck.
Is it gonna be timed?
Oh, it's going to be time. But you only have to do a small portion of it.
Okay.
No, you're not going to do the whole thing. I mean, that would take forever. No, because from now on, the encryption algorithms get too much. Knapsack you could do. But, no, DES is 16 rounds with initial permutations, expansion. No, there's no way you could do all of it. So I just have you do a small portion of it. And actually what I do is I do it. And I tell you, here's what I start with, here's what I end up with, which one's the correct answer? And you just got to pick the one that's the correct answer. So, and naturally, I'm working on this half here, and if you do it wrong, the left side, I got that answer on there too. So, it's always that way for you guys. Makes it easier. All right, any questions at all? Because so many people I have no idea what you're talking about. Your best bet is to make an Excel spreadsheet that's 8 by 8. Put the darn numbers in there. You can even make Excel do all this for you. You can even make Excel formulas, equals C42 or whatever, It's not that overly difficult. So no questions? Everybody's happy? No one's going to come and cry and I have no idea what you just talked about? All right. We're done then. You can leave.